Bonjour, my name is David DeVere. I'm a wine educator and traveler, and you're watching Savvy Nomad TV, the O to V edition. This is day 6 of the Costco Wine Advent Box. Now, you might think, why does he have to say that starting thing every single time? And if you're a subscriber, you probably are annoyed by it. But maybe people are new here. I don't know. I have to be nice. Okay. And, maybe they don't understand what we're doing. What we're doing is drinking these little bottles of wine. All right. Here's number 6. It's probably going to be a white. Although they surprise me from time to time. Of course. It's red. Pinot Noir. All right. One of my favorite grape varieties. This label is a bit of a pun. Here's the bottle. And it says Divine Pondering, North Macedonia. You might ask me, where is Macedonia? It's in Greece. Alexander the Great was a Macedonian. They've been making wine in Greece for a long time, and they've got Greek grape varieties. There's all kinds of words with X's and Y's in them I won't even begin to pronounce, but I can put some of them right here. Pinot Noir is not one that you would associate with Greek wine. Why? Because it's France's signature red. Now, France gets a lot of talk, and I travel to France, and rightly so, the French are blessed with a country that birthed a lot of hybrid grape varieties. Pinot Noir is the grandmother of a lot of other grape varieties. Which ones do you mean? Well, all the Pinots, the Pinot Gris, Pinot Meunier, even Chardonnay, and the list goes on. There's, in this wine book here, Wine Grapes, there's a pull-out, like a centerfold, of all the different lineages of Pinot Noir. For winemakers, it is kind of a signature ability. If you can make Pinot Noir well, then can you grow it well? Because it's difficult to grow, it's temperamental, it doesn't like everybody, it doesn't like all the different things that would happen in the atmosphere, it doesn't like all the things that might happen in the dirt. But when it does, when it likes it, it makes great wine. Michael Chapoutier, who's a great winemaker from France in the Rhone River Valley, says anyone can make bad wine from good grapes, but no one can make good wine from bad grapes. North Macedonia. It's Greek. I would hope it would have been a Greek grape, but you get what you get. Divine Pondering. Yes, indeed. Will it be able, can the winemaker make this Pinot Noir taste like some of the best examples in the world? Let's find out. I made a series of videos earlier this year about buying and then tasting Pinot Noir, and I'll put a link here to that first one. A lot of good information about Pinot Noir in that. Check it out if you want to know more about the grape. The flavors that you hope to get from Pinot Noir are dark cherry. That's the signature aroma. But it can be made in 2 different styles. It can be made in a French Old World style, or it can be made in a New World style, a California style. The California styles are bigger body, they're sweeter, they're much more approachable, they have aromas of cherries and cola. They do not, like Coca-Cola, they do not particularly pair well with food, but they're a great cocktail wine. The French varieties have aromas of cherry, but slightly sour, but sour in a good way. The acidity in a French Pinot Noir would be very high and almost searing, and it would be light, and the wine would taste so refreshing in the mouth. The word used to describe these sorts of wine are ethereal. Yeah, ethereal. That's what the wine press calls it. What do we have here from Greece? I don't know. We're going to see if we can figure out the style. Is it going to be Old World or New World? And I'm afraid because, you know, this is the Costco Wine Box. These are not particularly high-end wines. And Pinot Noir does not particularly perform well at low-end price points. So if we get something out of here, I'm just going to be amazed. I'm hopeful. I'm super hopeful. Okay, looking at the color. Oh, you know what? Let's see what the percentage is for the alcohol. 12%. I'll put that down. All right, color. Pinot Noir should be light. It should be clear. It should be a light ruby red. It should be kind of pale in that color. So far so good. It looks right. The New World style Pinots will be a little bit darker, and the French ones will be lighter unless it's aged. And if you're drinking an aged French Pinot Noir, a Premier Cru or Grand Cru, then you're in for a real treat, and it's going to cost way more than the entire Costco Wine Box. Okay, I get a little bit of earthiness. There's a little bit of herbal aroma. Yeah, this is actually, it's kind of interesting. It's smelling better than I had hoped. It's earthy and it's herbal. Okay, I'm going to give it an 8 for aroma. There we are. Okay, let's taste it. It's dry. It's medium bodied. The acidity is fresh. The acidity is fine. I'll give it a 6. It's nothing to write home to mom about. And that's really unfortunate because in a good Pinot Noir, that acidity is going to balance those fruit flavors. If it's a New World style and if it's an Old World style, that acidity is going to be so light. It's really going to lift the wine in the mouth. And this doesn't really do that. Balance. It's acid and it's actually tannic, and the alcohol is no problem. It shouldn't be tannic. It shouldn't be tannic really at all. Most Pinots are very smooth. They're light tannic wines. In fact, I've had a lot of people who don't like tannic wines, like Cabernet Sauvignon or Malbecs, say they do like Pinots. It's their go-to wine because they don't want that grippiness. This is kind of tannic, so if I'm scoring balance based on the style of the wine or the grape variety, I guess it's just grape variety I'm going off of here, I have to say it's not necessarily unbalanced, but its balance is fair because I do notice the tannins and I shouldn't. And so I'm going to give it a 4 because it's obviously out of balance. Wow. Flavors and depths. Okay, this is complexity. I'm really hunting here for something. And it's just watery and grippy. There's no pronounced flavors. Is it bland? Yeah, it is. I'm going to give it a 2. Oh, so disappointing. Finish and length. It's a medium to long finish. The grippiness stays there. It's okay, but nothing to get excited about. I'll be generous and give it a 4. All right, I'm going to go do my math. Okay, here are my final scores for our North Macedonian Greek Pinot Noir. Aroma, 8. Acidity, 6. Balance, 4. Complexity, 2. Finish and length, 4. 24 points. Add that to 50 and you've got 74 points. I'm not really surprised. I am always hunting for inexpensive Pinot Noir. Good examples of tasty Pinot Noir. Unfortunately, the world is full of Pinot Noir that is crummy, bad, and bland. This is an example of a crummy, low-quality Pinot Noir. I mean, come on. You're watching this for my opinion. This is exactly what you get when you buy a $10 bottle of Pinot Noir. You need to purchase at a higher price point if you don't want to drink this. Is this drinkable? Yeah. Am I going to drink it? Yeah, I'm going to drink it with the cheese that's coming up, and I'm going to drink it for lunch. I mean, come on. I'm not going to throw it away. It's serviceable. It's serviceable. But as an example, to really earn the badge of Pinot Noir, does it earn that? No. It's not a good example of what the grape can do. All right. Enough rant. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I will be back tomorrow with day number 7. Until then, I say à tout à l'heure and cheers. See, I'm drinking it.
Hello. I might have overheard that we were tasting a Pinot. It smells a little bit oaky. Pretty color. That was hard to swallow. Very tart. That's all I'm going to say about that. That was really thin and tart. Maybe better with food. We could try it with the cheese. Cheers.